I'm not a big fan of the saying we must learn from history so we don't repeat it. History is about all those things that went wrong or were very unusual and not about the things that went right. History is very interesting but not all that useful. After all, they're simply stories. The only things that worked are useful to know. All the things found to work are in economics, physics, and science books. That is what we need to know and why these subjects are studied. The list of things that could go wrong is infinite, while there is usually only one right answer to any problem. Studying the right answer makes much more sense and is a much shorter list. The adage, "we get what we think about," is why only learning history is a problem. Civil unrest in Hong Kong is a lesson based on knowledge of human nature and the desire for freedom. Gun control zealots in this country should know that freedom is not possible if the government takes away our guns. 30 years ago, the Tiananmen Square tragedy happened. There were hundreds of unarmed civilians who wanted their freedom killed by gun-carrying police. That is what happens when civilians no longer have guns. It is dishonest to exploit the terrible mass shooting incidents to advance an agenda of taking away guns. That makes about as much sense as sheep pulling out their teeth because wolves with teeth are killing them. Why does the liberal elite in this country want our guns? It is not to stop the mass shootings. It is the classic way to control a society and implement their dictates. They want our guns because they do not want resistance after they implement their self-serving socialistic agenda. The liberal elites think they can get into office by promising to give away all the free stuff, and do not want civilians to rebel against them after they fail to deliver on their promises. We the people are the government of this country. It is the people, by the people, for the people. Any government that takes away our guns is no longer a government by the people, but by a government and by those with all the guns. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.